We're going live at 5. Ooh, ow, we're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 5. Ooh, that's it.
Tips the balance in favor of fair use. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Always keep that part. That part's the best part.
Drink up some delicious Domino's.
I knew that I was going to get hit with that Domino's pizza commercial. Guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to Live at 5. The only show starts at 6:45. We beat it. We beat 7. We did it. And you're in for a great show today. You're in. Hold on. I got something for you. You're in for a great show today. Real life killed the reality star. I did a jingle, but I didn't like the way it turned out. So, from unscripted dreams to scripted nightmares, what has become of our reality stars? What has become of reality television? The drama. Hit them.
This is the true story of 6 motherfucking strangers
Being put in a motherfucking house.
and motherfucking lives take. Find out what happens when people start being all polite and start being real.
Mad real. Right. All right. When I first.
Awesome. Okay. I figured I'd start the show like that. If you know, you know. Shout outs to the Mad Real World, son. Let me just put that I'm live. Got the disclaimers out of the way. We're on time. We could probably get some affirmations in. Just gonna put live now, and we'll get the show on the road. I got 3 scammers today, so that's what's up. Shout out to the scammers still scamming. 3 scammers today. One tried to hawk tickets, not like a hawk, not a hawk 2.
I don't know where I heard.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Pow, pow, like 5 shots.
Gunfire.
Okay, hold on. Bear with me. It looks like I'm smiling because I think we got some good service, guys. I did some work on the computer, so we should be okay. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Daredevil. Devil, if you're listening, can you lay off the heat, Satan? I'm sorry. I'm sorry on behalf of the wicked. On behalf of the wicked, Satan, can you please release the heat? Just stop it. Stop it. All right. We're doing a sound check. Welcome to Live at 5. We're going to get into affirmations. Today's show, we're getting into the real world. The real life killed the reality star. I got some clips about some a countdown, I guess, if you will, of celebrities from all walks of reality television who've ended their lives way too soon. I'm starting with mostly suicide, but it's going to be a pretty much mixed bag. I find it interesting or ironic that these reality stars may or may not have had some sort of weird plot twist in their show, and then the real plot twist in life hit them. So that's unfortunate. So yeah, we're going to get into that, and I'm going to play a little bit of the reunion. And if you are a fan of the real world, if you were a fan of reality television from the jump, you would know this cast right here. Season 1 of the real world. this was the show that catapulted reality television to what it is now, unfortunately, but we had some highlights. We had Bad Girls Club. We had Road Rules, if you were into that. There's a couple of great shows that came from, shouts to MTV, always. They know what they do. When they're on point, they're on point. When they're not on point, they're not on point. So yes, first Satan, Lower the Heat. Got that out the way. Figure I ask him to do that while I'm streaming to get that out of the way. And also, I have a question. Has anyone ever reviewed sleeping pills on stream? Like, you know, hey guys, got these sleeping pills here. I'm gonna try them out. And then just I was thinking about it. Trying some sleeping pills, different kinds. Just like, okay, this one, guys, this is whatever. Mix this with some tea. Fucking pass it out on the stream. But yeah, I feel that the truth has gotten buried within these reality shows. They're all scripted nonsense. I know Big Brother is still around, but that show has never I've never got into it. It wasn't for me. I don't know. It's like when you got the Real World, you can't go into Big Brother because they're doing too much. It's too much sex. That's what I like. You know, Real World was more like just like, I guess they were also having sex. They were fucking too, but it's just like that. I feel like Big Brother is just like no one ever wears a shirt. It's just kind of like ridiculous. And I guess I like it more because it's New York. Maybe because it's New York. Hey, look who it is.
The African American woman is the backbone of the black
Zany.
family. Really, of the whole Americans. I mean, who wasn't raised by a black woman? I know I was.
Shout outs to my wife. You got 3 tongues out.
You're right. I shouldn't have done that.
All right. Had a great morning. Gonna have a better show. Even better show. Shouts to the Kid community. I see you. 2 new subscribers yesterday. That's what's up. Gotta love that. Shouts to the Matt Real World. All right. Like I was saying, thank you for your contribution to the chat, as always. And whether it be words or emoji, I thank you for spending your time with me. All right. So the title, Real Life Killed the Reality Star. I feel the evolution of reality television from its core, the authenticity that once was reality television, the perfection of it was the fact that they were sometimes unaware that they were on TV. Now everybody wants their own show or has their own show already. Most of these people have podcasts already, so they're already on TV. They already have their own shit. Like I would say, like the last season of the Bad Girls Club, everyone had their own show. They were like, "Oh yeah, I'm here to promote my shit," and then also be on the Bad Girls Club. So it's kind of like that's gonna keep happening, right? So before that, it was just getting niggas off the street. I mean, kind of like the same, going on auditions, and then kind of like just seeing who wants to live in an apartment in New York City for free. That's pretty much was it. I mean, that was the whole trick. Is it too dark? I feel like it's too dark. It's a little dark. It's getting intimate. Oh, now it's really dark. Not as dark as this episode is going to be. No, sometimes talking about death is not that bad. And I'm actually genuinely intrigued of how some of these people died. So I didn't watch the video. I'm going to watch it first with you. They're going to probably get into some soap opera shit as well. But yeah, like I said, the authenticity has shifted. I feel like everything's manipulated. I call them soap dramas. You call them drama soaps. Maybe some sort of like combination of horse shit and then like fake conflict. The integrity is lost. And I feel like it just promotes toxicity, toxic environments all around. You don't walk away feeling challenged or feeling better about your fellow man. You walk away feeling mentally challenged, mentally distraught. I had to give up one of my favorite shows. I'll share with that in a second. We'll get into that in a second. But I had to give up one of my favorite shows because it got too ridiculous. So that's kind of where we're at. So yeah, it's tragic as it is. I really feel that maybe it was a good thing that we had some sort of blueprint of what was, and it's still available. You can still watch all these shows, the originals, right now. I'm sure they're not going to be. Well, you'll be surprised that they'll be talking about certain topics that we're talking about right now. You'll be fucking surprised, dude. Life keeps repeating itself.
You've got to love life to have life.
So it's kind of like they're probably talking about the same shit: presidents, bullshit, gay rights. I mean, it was the 90s, so the 90s is back. So it's pretty much the same shit. But yeah, just no script. They had a surreal, unreal environment, and now it's just unreal. Now people are pretending to not know what words mean and all this other shit, just dumb shit. So yeah, we're gonna do affirmations. Gonna get into some reality television deaths, and then I want to watch a little bit of the reunion of these guys in the back. These guys, see what they're up to. 20 years later or whatever, 50 years later, 100 years later, who knows? All right, welcome to Live at 5. Time for affirmations, guys.
I wish a nigga.
Like, subscribe, and share.
If it looks like a mental breakdown, you know what to do.
Follow us on Instagram, connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcast. We'll be right back.
I'm in the shit.
My dear American sister.
Big.
My dear American sister.
My dear American sister. Shouts to Onaja. She's the best. Shouts to Onaja. I hope she's still doing it. Going strong. Shouts to Black women. So I put this up clearly. This is a setup, guys. Got the trailer here for a James Buckley. I'm excited. I'm sad, James. Jeff Buckley. I said James. James on the brain.
This is not me.
No, it's actually hot. It's hot. Jeff Buckley sings some of my favorite songs. Man's got a voice of steel voice. It's coming out with a little documentary. Maybe we can watch the trailer. How about it? Watch the trailer together. We got some time, maybe. Maybe I'll just do the disclaimer one more time, and then we'll do that. Welcome to Live at 5. We're watching trailers.
We're going live at 5. Ooh, ow, we're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6, 5. Ooh, that's it.
If it's like, it's got to be short.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
All right. And if it's a lot of music and not so much talking, and then I'll just is the trailer, is the link here? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, if there's too much music, I'll cut it and we can just watch it on mute, and I'll watch it later on my own time off stream. But Jeff Buckley's dope, guys. Check him out. I don't know who James Buckley is. All right, the trailer, it's not here. I'm trying to. It's too many links. Too many links. All right, just go check out this trailer. It's fine. Maybe we'll watch it on Saturday, on Friday or Saturday. X gonna give it to you. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do that trailer, but I'll save this. But this is good news. Good news. If you haven't heard of Jeff Buckley, what have you been living under a rock?
I wish a nigga.
No. Phenomenal. How do I explain his music? I don't know. A mix between Johnny Cash and Crybaby. Jailhouse rock. He looks exactly how he sounds. Melodic and somber. Something like that. All right, time for affirmations. Oh, if you haven't checked out self-plug.
Out of nowhere, I heard.
Gunfire.
Self-plug. Go watch Shub Niggeroth if you haven't seen it. It's a phenomenal show. I put my drawers in it. Just some research about a creepy white man. Creepy racist white man. I know, he's an author though.
Yo.
Such a soulful guy. Tragic, mysterious death. I know. He is a very soulful guy. Thank you for your contribution, as always, to the chat. My wife. Yeah. Mysterious? Definitely. Up there with Kobe conspiracies and the Leahs and all them? Absolutely. Even like if you want to do like the Plane with all the other singers with Chubby and Domino, Fat Domino, they had all those musicians that died on that flight. Rest in peace to them. I'm just saying, every time there's like a powerful musical influence that can't be influenced, something happens to them. And then all the other niggas live forever. I don't know how that works.
White people. White people think.
Madonna is still alive.
Do that make you feel a certain way?
So, all right, guys, time for affirmations. We did it. Shout outs to the grifters. Someone tried to sell me fake Blood Orange tickets. That's what's up. I was the first to post on Blood Orange's posts. Rest in peace to Jeff Buckley. Shout out to Basquiat. I was the first to post on this post because he put up that he's going on tour. And I said, hey man, gonna need 2 of them New York tickets. And then somebody wrote, well, like me too, of course. And then somebody wrote, hey man, check your inbox. And I was like, Blood Orange? I was like, Devin? Devin, is that you? It wasn't Devin. It was a guy. And I think his name was something weird, RX something. But he was only 2 photos, black guy, dreads. And he was like, hey man, heard you was looking for some Blood Orange tickets. I got 2. And I said, that's amazing. How did you know that? That's exactly how many I need. And then he proceeded to try to scam me into buying tickets. He showed me a picture and all that. I'll show you a photo. So you can look out for this guy because he's clearly a scammer. All right. Let's get into these affirmations. First one up. In 2 years, you really can be somewhere you never imagined. That's why it's so important to keep going. Absolutely. Do you know where you know for certain where you're going? If you're dead, you're going in the ground or wherever, maybe to dust. So suicide's not it. That's what we're talking about today, actually. So that's pretty good. Shout outs to that. Shout outs to keep going. You got to keep going. Let's see what we got here. I believe that giving up is not an option. So definitely keep going. Get a heart there. And we're doing emojis. You know what's going on with the soundboard. It's having a panic attack. Keep going. How about this? Thanks. I'll take this one personal. I'll take this one to go. Send. Clean up on our soundboard? Hello? Oh my God. These, I'm telling you, one thing works, one thing stops working. It's okay. Next one. It's gonna come up and I'm pressing all the buttons. Uh-oh. Right. Send. Got it. Thanks for that. Live more, worry less. Absolutely. I mean, you couldn't have said it any better. Live more, worry less. What are you stressing about? What are you even stressing about? It's all over. Oh, the soundboard don't work. It's okay. Yeah, don't stress, guys. Don't stress, because you know, it's one thing to be in a rut, but you don't have to look like you're in a rut. And that's what stress does to you. It makes you look crazy. So fight through the tears, fight through the financial woes, keep going. And whatever woes, whatever's ailing you, have a nice day. Whatever makes you feel so good, have a nice day. So yes, I agree. Live more, worry less. Yes, man. That's my Jamaican accent. Yes, man. Say it with authority. I think that my soundboard is out of commission, so rep. I don't know why. You know what's funny? I updated. This is why I don't like updating. I updated the soundboard and now it just stopped working. Fantastic. Okay, next one. I don't understand. Stop holding on to people because you have history together. You have strangers clapping louder for you than the people who you thought really cared. I can't read. The people who you thought really cared. Exactly. Let's take that from the top. It's the sweat. Stop holding on to people because you have history together. You have strangers clapping louder for you than the people who you thought really cared. Oh my, at the ending, huh? Wow. Yes. Wow, because it took me 3 times to say. And also, excuse. The soundboard wants this pop up while I'm in the middle of my affirmations, thus blocking my view, letting me know that it's back. Are you back? Sort of. Kinda. Okay. People who thought you really cared. Yes. Sometimes you have to let them go. Most of the times you have to let them go, and that's okay. Batman. Just like Batman. Just like Batman. Soundboard, are you with me? No. Soundboard's out. Okay, moving on.
White people. White people.
I knew you were going to do that, you crazy board. Life has a funny way of giving grateful people even more things to be grateful for. So be grateful. Great, 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 great. Damn right. I'm grateful every single day to that beautiful woman in the chat. How? Like temporary? What do you mean? I'm sorry. How? I missed this. Thank you for your words in the chat. How like temporary what? But let them go, you mean? Should you temporarily let them go? What are you talking about?
What are we talking?
Clarify. I'll be here. Be grateful. I'm grateful every day for the woman right here. Every day. And I do the same. Find you something to be grateful for, whether it be a person, place, or thing. Just get grateful and stop fucking with people when you're having a bad day. Don't fuck with people. You don't know what people are going through, man. Don't fuck with people.
It's twisted. Somebody did that thing to somebody else. That somebody maybe has. It's crazy.
1 second. Yeah. I like my manager checking on the thing. The soundboard is out indefinitely? No. It's back. It's back. Can't be dropping bombs like that. No donations yet. They're coming though. They're coming.
Does that make you feel a certain way?
Because the Cash App is in the bottom. Phone number on the side. And it's live. The phone is hot and live. So taking calls whenever, however, Maxwell style. Okay, getting on to the next affirmation. You could literally be fighting for your life. Holy shit. There it goes.
This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
And people will only notice that you aren't showing up for them when they want. Shit. Tell me about it. Fight for my life every episode, guys. Every single episode.
This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
So tell me about it. What's the word? I remember who's not showing up. You remember. It's got a good memory. You especially remember things when you're down bad. So yeah. Shout outs to people watching you struggle. And people don't say anything until it's your birthday. Shout outs to people like that.
We're going live at 5. We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6, 5. Ooh, that's it.
No shots fired. Just there's a lot of people like that. I mean, if Facebook didn't exist, a lot of niggas wouldn't be getting calls on their birthday. I'm one of them. So, gotta thank Mark Zuckerberg for keeping my family together. My friends and family together. Shout out to Mark Zuckerberg.
Out of nowhere, I heard bow, 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 like 5 shots.
Gunfire.
So this gets thumbs up for sure. And I totally agree. What emoji we have for that? What's an agree? Seriously. Agree. Agreed. All right. Fantastic. Guys, we're blowing through them. So far, so good. All these affirmations are for free. Marcella, April. Pondicello on Facebook every day, every other day. Next one. Good grief. Let your heart break so your spirit doesn't. Oh, shit.
You've got to love life to have life, and you've got to have life to love life.
I care about this. And also, I'm going to be hugging a heart also. So that's 2. There we go. Bam. Double. Love this. Let your heart break so your spirit doesn't. Holy shit.
Did that make you feel a certain way?
Great job. Next one. Okay. We did it. Perfect.
The African American woman is the backbone of the black family. Really, the whole American family. Who wasn't raised by a black woman? I know I was. Well, I'm getting it from. So I'm going to have to put a pause in this conversation, which I really enjoy.
Respect to God. My dear. All right. 7:20. I know Art with Mark. Not going to make it in today. That's okay. When I'm on time, I'll be replacing Mark vids. Not on time. I'll get there though. Let's see what we got. I'm not going to do one Mark vid. No, let's get into the show. Nah, let's get into the show. All right. Shouts to Mark though. Next time. So first, I would like to, again, welcome to real life. Kill the reality star. Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:45. From unscripted dreams to scripted nightmares. What happened? What have we become?
Holy shit! What is reality?
All right. I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to get into some stuff. My opening. Okay, so one of the main culprits of the new manipulation that is the new version design, of course, and still putting reality right in the title, kind of like based on the true story when it's not, it's manipulation. And you think that it's really happening and it's not. Now, I know people are like, well, you like wrestling. I'm well aware that wrestling is scripted. That's not the point. Wrestling is scripted and it's going to play out a certain way. It's the surprises to me. When it's the reality television, they're pretending like they're going through a conflict, right? But then they're letting that conflict is spreading out into the real world too, and they're tricking us to make us believe that it's really happening. I'm gonna say like wrestling just started doing that, putting that like stuff online and saying like, "Oh, I'm about to kill you, bitch." But again, theater, right? But when we're talking about retakes, come on, we're talking about retakes, and then like just dealing with ETV and then TMZ, and then people who we're talking about fake sex tapes. We're talking about fake drama. That's the bullshit. Because in reality, if you ever watch the documentary The Dark Side of Wrestling, they'll let you know that a lot of those scripted situations went off the rails. It's really difficult to keep something like wrestling on script when there's physicality involved. So yeah, you'll say to one person like, "Yo, I'm gonna hit you this certain way or whatever," and if you're not feeling that person that day and you wanted to hit them harder, you change the narrative. So like that doesn't work. That doesn't happen in reality television because they have scripts that they have to go by, or they say they yell cut. There's not really any cut in wrestling. It's live, baby, live TV. Okay, so just get that out the way. I know we'll be doing a wrestling show soon, so I don't want to hear shit coming back to haunt me. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear no fuss. I might have to get a fuss button. That's gonna be and fuss tees. Fuss tees coming out soon. What do you say? What do you say, B? Fuss tees? No fussing. Our Negroes no fussing. Or I don't want no fuss. I don't want no fuss. All right. We'll work on it. But yeah. So fake hospitalizations also in these things. Then then don't get me started with the plastic surgery. They're getting plastic surgery season 1 and they're coming back season 3 as a totally different person. That's fucking crazy. And that's not what I want. That's not what I want in my reality TV. It's nothing more far from reality than that. And that's why I had to quit the Bad Girls Club, because they went full retard. Excuse my language.
This is not me. I wish
Subscribe and share.
Got a new follower from X for the first time today, so that was what's up. But again, a lot of people are grifters, man. Just like, oh hey, cool stream. You spruce up your page a little bit. It's like, what is going on with everybody? They just find like eager people, right? You never know unless you try. I know. And I'm just like, what? You can spruce up my page and give me more subscribers. Take my money. I don't know. I like to think that they're generally being nice, but I feel it's a lot of grifts out there. So be careful. Be careful if you're streaming and if you have any like a fucking a book out, if you're an author, painter, there's grifters out there fake pretending to help you boost your sales or help you thrive, and all they want to do is take the little earnings that you have for themselves. So just look out for that. Pro tip.
You know where that came? That came from me. That came from me. It was my doing.
I saw that post, by the way, Marcella. I saw that post about Craig David coming out with a new album. Let me tell you, I couldn't be more excited. I just added his entire catalog because of this show to all of my playlists. Because not all. I saw that post. Got me all excited.
Did that make you feel a way?
Yes, it did. Ecstatic. Shout outs to Craig David.
Again, I'm not like this. I'm still doing shit. I'm still shit. You can't stop the shit.
I mean, he's just, you're missing that kind of music in life. I saw a post, someone said, hey man, why don't white people make music anymore? White people don't make that music anymore, late night. He was like, where's Green Day? Where's all the Avril? He said Avril Lavigne's. He said, where's all the Avril Lavigne's? He was like, late night, come home. He's like, where's all that? And I okay, let me just say, I agree with him, like amateurs. What did I say? Amateurs. I agree. Thanks for your contributions to the chat. Amateurs. What am I missing? This is a grassroots production. Oh, us. You talking about us? No, hey, listen, yes, this is a look. First of all, Fighting for Me Productions, Fighting for My Life Studios, Fighting for My Life Studios, Smile for Me April Productions. Yes, this is a grassroots production. Starting from the
follow us on Instagram, connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcasts.
From the mud.
We'll be right back.
Literally from the mud, like mud. Not Jelly Roll mud, but he started with like 40K.
I wish a nigga.
And speaking of Jelly Roll and music, I'm sorry. This is the last. I'm getting into it. But Drake, I have his first two albums. Craig David. Oh, well, thank you for your contribution to the chat because you got good taste. You got good taste. That's fantastic. They're all good. He makes no. Look, first of all, the older you get, the more his music sounds better. Because that when you're young, you're just looking for pop. This guy's got melodies. He's got flows. Good stuff. So shout outs to Craig David. But I'm speaking on British musicians. So thank you for your time and your words in the chat, as always. Shout outs to you.
The African American woman is the backbone.
So I'm like, yo, you lost an American rap battle, went to a concert in London, got on stage, Google Dodge, John Mayer, exactly. Now, okay, thank you for your time and contributions to the chat. Now, this is what I was going to say too. I'll get back to this too. But these guys don't exist. No. Because I know what he was trying to say. Rock still exists. Punk rock in itself still exists. But the Google Dolls, John Mayer, I decided why. No. There's no more of that. There's still whisper rock. There's a lot of white girls whispering on the microphone. That shit, we saw that at Coachella. It's like what? Not quite Bjork, not quite John. And the Google Dolls, of course, we're talking about pop punk, but it was like edgy pop. Google Dolls. Where is the edgy pop? I don't want you to rap anymore, white people. And I know I mean it. Thank you for your time and your words in the chat. By rap, I mean, even when you're rap talking, Sabrina Carpenter, as much as everybody likes espresso, you're rapping in that song. I'm standing Dun, 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 dun. You're rapping. Because if Mariah Carey made that song, we would consider that song a rap song. But I'm not, you can play me, I'm not Nintendo. No, see, that's rap. That's rap. I'm talking about John Mayer. It's stairway. And he writes his own music. Shout outs to John Mayer. I don't have a Google Dolls song off the top. That's why I'm singing mostly John. I'm not a chauvinistic pig. I know there's a woman in the band. Can't think of one off the top. But yes, he does write his own music. Thank you for your contribution to your chat. Yes, he does. And again, he's another guy, I like to say probably at this moment in time, at this age, his music probably got better with time. Probably. Like if you go back to his old work and listen to it now, it probably aged accordingly, unlike a lot of old stuff. Some old stuff can't really listen to it now. But some stuff I feel right on time. So shout out to John Mayer and shout out to the Google Dolls. All right. So thank you again for your time and your.
Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Google
What
Dolls.
you know? Let's check. What
Google time. It's Google time.
So the Cries for Help. These are the new shows. Cries for Help. They're giving you a perception of fake families that are connecting more than they actually are in real life. They're giving you perception of friends that are pretending to be friends than they are in real life. I just feel like it's gone sour, and it's been like that for a minute. So here is the reason why I decided to quit. I had to give up one of my favorite franchise. Hold on 1 second. It shifted because it was the Bad Girls Club, and now it's Baddies. So I was watching Baddies for at least 3 seasons, 2.5 seasons, let's say 2.5 seasons. So I'm so narcissistic. I go on YouTube, I see myself, it shows me online, and I stare at it.
He's twisted. Somebody
I don't need
that jeans from somebody else. That's somebody named.
I'm just looking for them numbers, baby. I need the cash.
We're winning. You see what's going on. So whatever you can do to help financially would be fantastic, because we have to beat it. If it's $5 or $10 or.
These t-shirts don't pay for themselves. Okay. All right. I'm going to share my screen. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:45. If you want more teas, you know what you got to do. You got to hit that Cash App right at the bottom. Hit that Cash App for some more teas. Or actually we get that merch going, some Negro shit going.
Oh!
Word.
This is me right here, all day, every day.
Regular. And I see you. Appreciate you joining, whoever you are, you mysterious stranger. Thank you for joining me. Keep in mind that I am not an activist.
Again, I'm not an activist. I'm just caught up in the shit. When you start the shit, you can't stop the shit until you finish the shit. I'm in the shit. Submarines, megathon, baseball, napalm. Yeah! This shit will kill you fast.
For why?
We're going live at 5. We're going
Put this shit on 720p. YouTube, stop. It's like the automatic play feature. Trash. I didn't press that. I didn't press play. I was right here with you. I didn't press anything. Jeez, so eager. Now it's having a tiff. Well, wait. There we go. We're back. Alexa, make me big. Natasha, expand. Okay. That's the computer's name. I never introduced her. The computer's name is Natasha. She's getting up there in age. I don't know how much in computer years. Oh, girl. She's getting up there. Bigger and or niggerette. So cheers to the gang. Yeah, we do. We do need more viewers. We do need more viewers. We do. That's that. I mean, she put LOL at the end, but it's not a joke. It's not a joke. We need more viewers, and yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. All right, all right. There we go. Back to the scammers. Okay. So let's play. As soon as I say I need more followers, the scammers come. So thank you for your contribution to the chat, as always, and your words. All right, let's play this video. I'm going to show you why. Now, they've been to Minnesota. If you haven't been following the baddies, they've been in the Midwest. They've been to New York City. They've been to Atlanta. They've been all over the place. So she said, how do I up the ante? She decided to take them to Africa. And then that's where I drew the line. I drew the line. Me and my wife drew the line. Not because it's like disrespectful. Well, it is disrespectful, but it's just like, all right, put it like this. If Africa made a reality television show, which I'm sure they have some out here, I don't really watch anything. I watch some African movies, but I don't really watch if there was a reality African show on Netflix or some shit like that. I never watched it because again, I don't need to see their business, another version of people who look like me, their messy business played out for the world. Me personally, I don't care to see that. So to bring our bullshit over there.
Delete! 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 Delete!
Let me move the logo. See, the logo's in the way. No problem. Let me get that out of the way. No problem.
This season, Baddies Africa is going to make a pit stop in Atlanta. Then we're heading straight to Cape Town, Johannesburg, Nairobi, Kenya, and we're going to be in London.
Natalie, you're not beating me, bitch. Come on, bitch. Run up, bitch. You know, because they got to
Oh, yeah, what's up? Yeah, let's go. Come on.
I can be cool.
You're watching. I know what you're thinking. Look, she's doing a DX. I know what you're thinking. How'd you watch 3 seasons or 2 seasons of this? Guys, they took my Bad Girls Club off air. Cream of the crop. I watched every season. Cream of the crop of reality television. If you were watching Real World and you got into Bad Girls Club, it was 1-1. Shout outs to Oxygen. Not H2O. I don't even know what Oxygen plays now. Oxygen plays like murder mysteries now, right? Some shit like that. But shout outs to Oxygen. Used to be my ETV. I went there to get all my gossip. Phenomenal. So they took it away. They took it away now. This edge cream don't pay for itself, even though it's not working on me today. Sweating like a whore. in a Tyler Perry movie. All right, so if it looks like a mental breakdown, you know what to do. So yeah, so all of a sudden, I'm lost. I got no bad girls club. I got no women fighting for no reason, just because of subtle differences. Things like someone ate the food, they ate the food in the fridge, they got to fight. It's gladiator shit, but I respect it. I respect Bad Girls Club, even when it was like one black woman, Tanisha, against 5 skinny white women. I took it. I'll take it. So this shit though is 2.0. This is 2.0. You don't got to go all the way over here to be stupid. You could be stupid in the States.
I'm gonna punch you in your shit. I'm telling you. Look. Look. Come on, get in the middle. Come on. Yeah, come on. You want it? Come on. Just a room.
Both y'all here. Girl, you just dug my fucking eye out, bitch. I could barely see. What's up?
I took my ring off. Getting nothing. Get it, bitch. Run it. You ain't gonna fuck with me, bitch. I'm telling you, I'm gonna drag mama. You said I want to put you down these stairs, bitch. Shut your bitch in ass up.
Give me space.
Boy, shut up, bitch. Give me space. Again. Let me catch my breath. Let me catch my breath. You fuck the other dog. Put the fuck out. No one's jumping you.
You're welcome.
What's your name?
I don't understand this part. I don't understand that part.
Fuck this shit. I'm so fucking pissed off. I want to fight. I can fuck. Don't say that. No. Oh, wait. Hold on. You or your bitch. I don't know you. I don't care to know you. Bitch, run it. Bitch, you run it. Bitch, you want to just say? Either way.
I don't give a fuck to be here. I don't.
Bring me my baddest bitches. Yeah.
Hey, Amber. Are you ready to go home? Because I'm here to replace you. Are you ready to go
Got it,
home?
Amber.
Shit.
All right.
Kelly, what is that? What is that? Anyone who doesn't like me can kiss my ass. You ready? Not the fire.
We're good. I'm generally okay. I'm okay. All right. So they added Amber. Amber can't fight. Amber Rose knows how to fight. Is that a thing? She's gonna learn today. Whoa. She's gonna have to learn to fight. I don't know how the hell she's gonna be in that house. That don't work. And quick question: are they bringing BBLs to Africa? I know some Africans do get the surgery, but not many. So I'm just thinking, they out there. What is going on with these BBLs? What is going on with your body? Why does your body look like this? It's shaped like a disc. Why is your body shaped like a disc? Maybe. Who knows? Could scare them. Not saying that they don't have BBLs in Africa. I'm well aware. But maybe wherever they're going, they might be bringing sand to the beach, guys. Just saying. Heads up. But I won't be watching that. Can't do it. Got more citizens than that. Got more self-respect. Free trip to Africa for them, though, for sure. But at what cost? At what cost? Nairobi will never be the same.
You better wake up. The world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There is another world beneath it, the real world. And if you want to survive it, you better learn to pull the trigger.
I'm going back to YouTube, and we'll get into our first story. which would be somewhat of a rundown. We hit an hour mark, so we're getting into it. Sort of a rundown of the people that we lost, and I guess why. Excuse me, why it happened, and then we'll take it from there. All right. Welcome to Live at 5. The only show that starts at 6:45.
We're going live at 5. There's no such thing as coincidence. You didn't stumble upon this show by accident. Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook.
It's so exciting for you to be a part of this experience. The fans. So you want to leave?
Sweat is like dripping down my arms. It's hot. Thank you for joining me. I see who you are.
I wish I'd been.
I see you. I acknowledge you. I appreciate you. All right. Let's get into these clips. Oh, Lawrence is live. Shouts to Lawrence. All right. At first, I got one here. I'll do died before they were 30. Right. The spider one. And then we'll do a this one has a lot of it's not a commercial. This is commercials every block. It's not that bad. So yeah, we'll get into to this, and then sort of a rundown of certain stars that passed that we've lost too early. This is before they were 30 list, which is always terrifying. I'm not starting out for suicide or do anything like that. I just feel like this was a solid list of people we may have forgotten. So let's start this up. Take it from the top. Welcome live at 5, guys.
We're going live at
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook. Wherever you get your podcast.
We'll be right back. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6:5. Ooh, that's it.
Natasha, make me big. She made me small. She likes to do that. Shouts to crazy. She said, she said you took my eye out. Those girls are ugly forever, yeah, right? It's like it's not gonna work out. She's got so many battle scars. I don't know how you come back from that. It's kind of like gladiator shit. But then they fight like that in Africa. So who knows? What's the African police department like? Paid? They're paid. Shouts to the African police department for letting them do that there.
Oh, you got?
Okay. Well,
I wouldn't have done that.
From terminal diseases to inescapable drug addiction to dangerously obsessed fans, these are the tragic. There have been more than a handful of notable examples of overzealous fans and stalkers taking the lives of famous people. Sadly, this trend seems especially common among musicians, perhaps because of their significant level of interaction with fans at their concerts. And it was following a concert in Orlando, Florida, too. While his death was front-page news, it was somewhat overshadowed by the Pulse nightclub mass shooting, which happened only 2 days later and in the exact same city. Nevertheless, it's plenty.
I've never heard of her. Learning about it right now. Those darn mass shootings, man. Always they're always taking the spotlight from the other murders. No. That's a bad way to start any story. But yeah, it was overshadowed. Her death was overshadowed by a mass shooting. Well, maybe, I don't know. There were more people dead. I don't even
Finishing in third place on season 6 of The Voice. She was shot while signing autographs after a gig at the Plaza Live on James Loibel fired at her as she went up to him for a hug.
Go back. There better not be any Spanish there, okay? Especially
Boss of Grimmy, who had a promising career.
mouth.
Grimmy's killer, Kevin James.
There he goes. How come it's always this guy? How come it's always that guy? It's always this guy, huh?
White people doing white people things.
Strange looking man. Overly
Loibel fired at her as she went up to him for a hug. He was then tackled to the ground by her brother, but ultimately he turned the gun on himself and died before the police could arrive on the scene. Buck Wild was a short-lived MTV show that took place in a rural area of West Virginia. Airing for a couple months in 2013, the series...
Buck Wild? You want to talk about things they don't do anymore. They don't make shows like this anymore. They don't make shows like Buck Wild, which just shows white people doing white people things.
White people doing white people things.
They're just jumping in the lake. They're fighting sepsis. They're kissing cousins. I mean, whatever they're doing, they let them do it on the show. Buck Wild was a white-tastic program just to see how they do it for once, you know? Not so much ratchet, just having fun, you know? Not one black person inside.
Did that make you feel a certain way? Did that make you feel a certain way?
You can't really find any shows that are all white. Maybe Duck Dynasty. I'm talking about reality shows.
Series was originally set to film a second season, but that plan was derailed that April by the death of one of the shows.
Oh, no.
He was only 21. Accidental deaths were eventually determined to be the result of carbon monoxide poison. They were found in a Ford Bronco covered in mud during off-road driving, also known as, which was an activity on Buck Wild. A gas leak was caused by the muff.
Guys, mudding got famous because of this show. If you ever seen a Kid Rock video or a bunch of white women in bikinis covered in mud, i.e. Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, there's a bunch of them like doing this, whoa, in the mud. You could thank Buck Wild for that. Buck Wild made mudding cool.
I was like standing on the corner drinking 4 minutes, smoked weed. And so God like pursued me though.
Are getting stuck under the mud surface, leading to the poisoning. MTV then released a statement that read, "We are shocked at the tragic incident. Our main concern is the Gandy family and their friends. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. Shane had a magnetic personality with a passion for life that touched everyone he met, and we will miss him dearly." Pedro Zamora's legacy cannot be understated. His time on the third season of MTV's The Real in 1994 marked the first time that someone diagnosed with HIV starred on reality TV. Since his time with his San Francisco housemates, few reality stars have matched his cultural impact.
My name is Pedro, and I live in Miami. I'm originally from Cuba.
I remember Pedro. They say he had the best personality. I beg to differ when it came to the real world. I think it's the real world. No, it was always the women. The women were always the best. That's why the Bad Girls Club. That's why the Bad Girls Club happened, and the Bad Male Club never happened. No, the women are always the best cast. Always. The men are just always the same. This guy, he's just bouncy. He's a foreigner, so I guess that's why he stood out. But the women steal the show every time. every single time. Mostly
The African American woman is.
but you know, women's is women.
Moore's appearance led to many teachable moments for Americans and also some memorable television. His conflict with his roommate to
This was Rolls. That's Puck. That's Puck. Puck is the equivalent to the stoner in Hackers. Shouts to Hackers. Watch Hackers.
You know where that came? That came from me. That came from me.
That's also
It
known
was
as
my doing.
Puck is the bro. He was a super bro. Riddle just, he had the, look, he's dressed like, I mean, he had the whole like, bro, you don't know, man. Like he had that whole shit. So the problem he would have had with Pedro was probably mini. It's probably something small. He really thought about big stuff. Maybe something about America, because he loved his country, but he was also a hippie. Very weird.
epic moments in reality TV history in 2011, and even then President Bill Clinton was tuning in at the time. As Zamora once told Entertainment Tonight, MTV is pushing the limits by bringing in a gay person, and especially a person with AIDS, which is part of why I did it. That was part of the appeal for me.
That's what it was. Puck was upset because he had AIDS, and he was telling him to not, like, you know, use his stuff. And I was like, well, that makes sense to me. If you have AIDS, first of all, why risk it? Why risk it?
You've got to love life to have life.
So he was like saying how you should have your own utensils and stuff like that. I remember this episode. It's crazy. He said that, I mean, you don't believe me, Google it, see if I'm accurate. But for sure. I got it. I remember.
And what, you know, let's check. Let's
Google time.
So pretty much he was telling him to use his own shit, and he got offended. And the whole house turned on Puck. Puck, don't be so insensitive. That, like, don't be a pig. He's like, dude, he has AIDS. I don't want AIDS. I mean, I don't understand the problem.
Even growing up, I never had anybody on TV like, oh, he's a gay man like me. I can relate to him. In November 1994, Zamora died from AIDS-related complications. Willie Spence appeared on season 19 of American Idol in 2021, finishing in second place behind Chase Beckham. Accident left him with fellow Idol alum Catherine McPhee wrote on her Instagram stories, "Life is so unfair and nothing is ever promised. God rest your soul, Willie. It was a pleasure to sing with you and to know you." Spence reportedly crashed into a tractor trailer after exiting a highway in Marion County, Tennessee. Sadly, this isn't the first time who made the top 12 way back in season 2 died at age 36 in 2016. 2 years later, season 3 finalist Leah LaBelle died at age 31, along with her husband, NBA player Rashul Butler.
They're going pretty fast. They're running through these. It's quick. It's a quick list. It's a quick list. Welcome to 11.5, the list of death.
We're going live.
Who lost control of their Range Rover while going over the speed limit. Upon Spence's passing, Idol's social media member Willie.
So that's not Ruben.
Spence, he was a true talent who lit up every room he entered and will be deeply
around the house.
Joey Kovar rose to fame when he appeared on the 20th season of The Real World in 2008. He was a personal trainer with acting aspirations. A common activity on Buck Wild.
20th season,
which is part of reportedly crashed into a member Willie. Since 2012, a friend found Kovar unresponsive, and he was pronounced dead upon the arrival of a long treatment program. But his addiction's hold on him was ultimately too strong for Kovar to overcome. His time on The Real World Hollywood, he appeared on.
If I watched The Real World Hollywood, he looks absolutely crazy. He did it. He knew what he was doing. Rip. He looks absolutely like that party guy. My Lord. Cocaine and reincarnate. This is, if cocaine was a human, it would be this guy. That's what you actually, no, I take that back. This is what ecstasy looks like as a person. Yeah, ecstasy as a person, you got on Chanel earrings, spiked hair, and it's also like coming out on the side like that, and then you're wearing this. That's what ecstasy has you feeling like. You look and sound like that guy.
There's no such thing as coincidence. It's the law of show.
Yikes. Rip.
Celebrity but he relapsed shortly afterwards. On August 17th, 2012, of paramedics. He was only 29. Early reports noted Kovar's usage of ecstasy and cocaine, and some speculated that Viagra and alcohol may—
What did I say? What did I say?
I don't know where I heard.
I called it. I said ecstasy. Come on.
have also contributed to his death, but an autopsy ultimately revealed that opiate intoxication was the culprit. His brother David told People magazine, "Joe's final days were peaceful. He had become such a happy person. I had not once worried that he was using again. I'm very unsure of what exactly happened. I try not to think about it because I feel like it will eat me alive. If 600-pound life are typically in ill health, it's not surprising that a fair number of them have died at a young age. Sean Milliken, for one, was only 29 when he died. He was featured in one episode of season 4, as well as a follow-up special 2 years later.
This is my first time ever hearing about anyone dying from my 500-pound life or whatever. I watched this show plenty of episodes up to the latest season. Never heard about any of them dying. I mean, yeah, it's obvious, right? But they make it out. A lot of them lose the weight and they make it out. And some of them make it out with lovers. They even find people that love them for the size that they are or whatever. And they change and make it out. So to see someone die, that's a bit sad. Regular. The food got the best of them. Sometimes it happens. There's a lot of delicious foodies out there. It's too much to eat.
When Milliken first appeared on My 600-Pound Life in 2016, he weighed in at over 900 pounds, though after weight loss surgery, he dropped more than 400. But even then, he was still dealing with many medical complications. He ultimately died in February 2000.
So Max, when you can't hit 900. You can't hit 900.
You better wake up. The world you live in is just sugar-coated.
You can't. The world may be sugar-coated, but you can't eat the world, okay? You can't eat the world. If you end up the size of a globe, what happens is, even after the surgery, the body can't fix itself. So you mean to tell me it's worse than pregnancy?
Okay. Well,
you could deliver a baby out of your body as a human being and then come back to life and live. But if you could eat yourself to 900 pounds, have the equivalent weight of maybe 4 people, 2.5 people, 2.5 grown men, 3 grown men, 900 pounds. I don't know, maybe three grown men. The math. How many muscles? How big are these men? So I'm just saying, 3 men, 3 wrestlers, 900 pounds, 3 wrestlers. Lose half of the wrestler's weight. I mean, half of that 900 pounds, get down to half of 9, which is 4 1/4, and still die. Is dead. It's the organs, I think. Clearly, right?
Okay. Well.
Follow us on Instagram, connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcast.
2019 from complications due to an infection. His father, Matt, revealed on Facebook he was having problems with his breathing. They were able to resuscitate him, and a short time later, his heart stopped. And TLC announced in a statement, TLC is saddened to share that Sean Milliken has passed away and expresses its deepest sympathies. Carter's was a short-lived E! show about Backstreet Boy Nick Carter.
Aaron. Oh, rest in peace to Aaron. I wish I would have had his soundbite in there. I didn't know he was going to make the list. Shouts to Aaron. He made a song about being Shaquille O'Neal. We had him in a whole episode on the early Odd Negros work. Go check out the Aaron Carter episode of It's Just the News.
Subscribe and share. It's free. If you have the internet, it's absolutely free. If you have the internet, it's free. If you put on your internet, it'd be there. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on linktointernet.com.
I can't get mad at Bieber for dropping swag because like he could be there here. I don't wish that on him. I know he's going through it. I could hear it in the album. I think that most of these white guys that rap, man, they just want to be accepted, and it probably doesn't happen the way they want. There wasn't a Drewski for Aaron when he was doing his rapping thing. There was no Drewski for him. He didn't want to sing. He wanted to be a rapper, and there was no Drewski to boost him up. So that's unfortunate. And he's looking very much like Bieber as far as the skin and all this, because he's doing all the drugs and stuff. So I mean, like, again, you're not finding the love in your life, and you don't have a Drewski. It could get pretty nasty.
Oh, you nasty.
But rip to Aaron Carter. That's sad.
And their sisters, BJ, Leslie, and Angel. Nick has been open about his struggles with drugs and alcohol, and Aaron appeared to be trying to get a handle on his own addiction. He did a stint in rehab in September 2022 before his death just 2 months later at the age of 34. Leslie tragically lost her life to substance misuse, which caused even more drama within the family when Nick performed a concert instead of going to her funeral.
None of us were listening to her. And all.
See what I'm saying? Remember I was talking about Bieber? Look at this. He's half Jelly Roll. He's half Bieber, half Bieber Roll. Rip.
You know where that came? That came from me. That came from me. It was mine.
Follow us on Instagram, connect on Facebook.
Amanda Bynes. Why do you always get the tattoos on their face? What's happening with that? What are you trying to convey to us? What were we supposed to see? They're literally putting the signs on their face and we're missing it. We're missing the signs and they're putting it on their face.
All she was doing was asking for us to listen to her.
Leslie was only 25 years old at the time of her death in January 2012, which was attributed to an accidental overdose. Police reported that various drugs were found near her body, including some to treat mental health disorders. Even more heartbreaking, she left behind a daughter who was only 10 months old at the time of her death. Jade Goody's reality TV notoriety transcends borders, as she was a staple of the gossip magazines as well as a career D-lister. She first gained attention in 2002 when she appeared on the third season of the UK version of Big Brother. She then made a few dance workout videos and appeared on just about every reality show she could book, including Wife Swap, Astounding Celebrities, Celebrity Driving School, and Back to Reality. She returned to her roots a few times by appearing on Big Brother Panto and Celebrity Big Brother, and she starred on her own shows like Jade Salon and Just Jade. Few people have been able to milk their reality careers the way that Goody did, but her story was unfortunately cut short when she was diagnosed with cervical cancer in 2008. A year later, she died at the age of 27, leaving behind 2 children. Though Goody was at times a controversial figure, many British politicians praised her for her cancer advocacy. David Cameron, the Conservative leader at the time, noted, "Her legacy will be to save the lives of more young women in the future. My thoughts are with her family and particularly her 2 young sons at this terrible time." Ben Watkins was only 14 years old when he died in 2020, a year and a half after being diagnosed with a rare cancer. He had angiomatoid fibrous histiocytoma, a soft tissue.
Talk about it, then let's talk about it. Your father had a problem because you had a black girlfriend.
Your dad didn't like me either. They were trying to be protective. They were old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned. Well, let me pull out my appropriate racism chart and let's see where old-fashioned falls between small-town housewife and grand wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
My dad was an asshole and I should have said something.
Yeah.
I should.
What did he have? Is that because he was a chef boy? A boy chef? It's a lot. That's a lot. And angiomatoid fibrosis, histiocytoma. Hold on, I got it. Angiomatoid fibrosis, histiocytoma. It's a tumor.
Tumor that accounts for only 0.03% of soft tissue tumors. After his passing, his family wrote in a statement, "When Ben's rare illness was shared with the world, he was so heartened by the outpouring of love he received from every corner of the globe, especially here in his hometown of Gary, Indiana." Watkins was known for his appearance on the 6th season of MasterChef Junior, where he finished in 19th place. Though he didn't take the crown, he proved to be so charismatic that he was used in the marketing materials alongside the judges. Tragically, 3 years earlier, both of his parents died in a murder-suicide.
What?
As his grandmother and uncle wrote on the GoFundMe page for his memorial, after losing both of his parents in September 2017, "We have marveled at Ben's strength, courage, and love for life."
Okay. This feeds my question. Do we think that that being a very crazy story, do we think that putting yourself on the display like that, like reality television does, putting yourself out there, is that some sort of a backhanded curse that happens because you're manipulating reality, hence Truman Show? People who did that to him, we say, "Oh, that's messed up that you did that to Truman. You gave him a false reality or whatever." Now, would you say, not to get crazy? Am I getting crazy? But could you say that doing the opposite of that, portraying a false narrative in a reality show, pretending like something is happening when it's not happening, and tricking the audience, is that some sort of, maybe, I don't know, some sort of consequence that should happen for people who do that, or people who book them, or things like that? Because I don't understand why there's a list of so many dead reality stars. I know a lot, and I'm shocked that it's mostly very rare. I think that the Buck boys, they killed themselves, the carbon monoxide, but it's very rare as far as these other things. And for him to have cancer after losing both of his parents, I mean, it seems like that probably comes up. And why did his parents kill themselves? What the fuck is that? So you mean to tell me after that happened, he decided to cook? Is that, well, and then he ended up dying anyway? I don't understand any of that. That is fucking, tell me about it. That's crazy to the max. That's crazy to the max. That's crazy. Yes, indeed. Again, my question I already had. the reason for bringing this up was I feel like there is some sort of a curse that looms over reality stars if they don't make it. Like, again, not comparing it to wrestling, because if wrestlers don't make it in wrestling, it's not like how it used to be. Now a lot of them are quitting wrestling to like indefinitely to become, to follow their dreams, not letting it hold them back or let it be the person who they always will be until they die. So it's like, as a reality star, you saw that lady who had the cervical cancer in London. So she tried several different reality shows and none of them worked out. So I feel like that's the kind of vibe where it's making you ill because it's not working out the way you want it to, and that takes a toll on you. Not quite probably like the kid who lost both of his parents in a murder-suicide. I guess he was really trying to like look at the brighter side of life, and he made it to TV, but I guess like physically that's too much on the body, and the TV doesn't really help. Especially the like stress cooking on television. I don't know if you like that or not. That's a shame. What I just kind of have this vibe that it's the coincidence of them passing away and them being reality stars and some making it and some not making it is beyond me. Like, especially the ones who are just like regular. Like, what's the curse? Why would the curse go into them and not the ones who have like 100 seasons? Not wishing death on anybody, but like that kind of debunks my theory that if the longer you do reality television, thank you for your contributions to the chat. The longer you do reality television, the more you're cursed. That can't be, because there are plenty of shows that have been on for years and years and years and years and years, and nothing happens. So it could be just bad luck, but I do believe that there is a reverse Truman Show aspect to tricking or building false narrative wrapped in reality. There should be some sort of consequence for tricking the public. Not, of course, for entertainment purposes is fine, but I'm talking about manipulating reality like a lot of these reality shows do nowadays, and having a false sense of what reality is. That's the difference between these shows and the unscripted ones, where you could tell that it's not scripted because it's something, it's relatable. You're like, well, that's how I would act and react in that situation. Or that's how I've seen someone else react. These shows, you've never seen anyone act or react the way that they do. It's always over the top, and it's only for TV. So when you do that, and then maybe you change someone else's vision of how they should react to certain things, and maybe they should be over the top, and maybe they should overreact. You probably could create that sort of environment for people. Someone who was like not that dramatic, watch a lot of reality television show, and then become dramatic. All the chefs came out. Oh, I'm gonna cry. That's so sweet.
America's Next Top Model. She was a Serbian.
Sorry. I wasn't aware. I wasn't sharing. I went full. Yeah, all the chefs came out. Oh, so sweet.
Follow us on Instagram, connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcast. We'll be right back.
Ben was and will always be the strongest person we know.
We love you, Ben.
God bless.
You, Ben!
The case of Mirjana Puhar is especially sad, considering that she was only 19 at the time that she was killed. In 2014, she was a contestant on Cycle 21 of America's Next Top Model. She was a Serbian refugee who came to America with her family in the hopes of a better life. While Top Model could have put her on the path to bigger and better things, her time was tragically cut short. In February 2015, Puhar was shot as she opened the door to a Charlotte, North Carolina apartment. The crime was reportedly a drug-related event that also left Puhar's boyfriend and his roommate dead. According to reports, the murders were part of a robbery, but police believed that 2 of the victims were drug dealers and that the home was used as a drug den. One of the killers was sentenced to life in prison, while another received 3 consecutive life sentences as he shot and killed a 4th person at a different time. 2 other people involved received lesser sentences. Top Chef Season 15 contestant.
Favorite part of that story is looking at Tyra Banks' serious face when it comes to modeling. She's like, but can you sashay? But can you sashay? So serious. Stop it. That's gay. Don't be serious about modeling. That's gay.
That's also known as an algorithm.
Not shitting on nobody's thing. It was she. Oh wow, indeed. She was with the wrong guy, and he was definitely supposed to be streamers. Amaroth and all of these top YouTube, TikTok and Twitch streamers got to watch out when y'all dating these crazy ass guys. These guys are drug dealers, and they found you. They know you're gonna front the money because you got it. And then you end up getting she said it was a crack den, a drug den. They had doing streams at the drug den. Siberia.
That's also known as an algorithm.
Yeah, what up? Shouts to Siberia, RIP. Also known as the Asian pork rind. Again, is it a curse? It's too bad. It's too many bad. Like that's like, what's the chances? And you're looking up. This is like the beginning steps of the new steps of your acting career and your new life. Why I got to be like that? I think it's kind of aggressive. It's aggressive. All right, we're wrapping up.
Fatima Ali died in January 2019, but her legacy lives on. She dreamed of writing a book, and so her family made sure that her unfinished memoir, Savor: A Chef's Hunger for More, was published in October 2022. In 7th place and was voted fan favorite by viewers. Soon afterwards, she was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer called concerned less.
So, well, the chef's getting cancer. Is that like the food?
Did that make you feel a certain way?
Or the stress of cooking? Is the stress of cooking giving people cancer? Because we need them shows. I took a break, but I loved it. I mean, we wouldn't have The Bear if it wasn't for cooking shows.
Yeah, all that jumping is making me nervous.
Nobody would watch The Bear if they wasn't watching Anthony Bourdain or cooking channel in general. You're watching The Bear because you used to watch cooking shows, or like most people that cook. Thank you for your contribution to the chat. Most people who cook don't even watch those shows. Chefs don't watch The Bear. Why would they watch that? That sounds crazy. Why would I work at a place that does that and then watch it again on television? Like being a soldier and watching army movies. That's stupid. I'm pretty sure they're suffering from PTSD from the shift, that you don't want to put that shit on television. Probably want to watch something more calm, relaxing, right?
They're so excited for you to be a part of this experience, the fans. So you want to share and like, subscribe and share.
A year later, she died of Fidia. Her brother Muhammad told Good Morning America in 2022, she found herself reflecting on her life and making a bucket list she hardly got the chance to go through. What will you be doing if you found yourself in her position? Anticipate those regrets and act now.
We bond with someone not only as a chef or contestant, but also as a friend, and then you see their journey and where they're
You
at.
have to dress like this if you're in food or whatever. You gotta dress like this. This is what foodies dress like. You see? Glasses, the funky shirt. Tell that you're into food. But you're fat because you're eating a lot of food, but you're also snazzy. See?
A disproportionate number of reality TV stars have died by suicide. Within the Bachelor franchise alone, there's been Julian Hugg and Clint Arliss. Meanwhile, Gia Alamand's August 2013 death was all over the news for days as she clung to life in the hospital following her suicide attempt. Alamand was a dance instructor who appeared on the 14th season of The Bachelor in 2010. She subsequently appeared on multiple seasons of Bachelor Pad, which has since been replaced by Bachelor in Paradise. A New Orleans police report revealed that Alamand's fight with her boyfriend, NBA player Ryan Anderson. She believed he was cheating on her, and he reportedly said he no longer loved her. She was later put on life support at a nearby hospital, but she died a couple of days later at the age of 29. Bachelor creator Mike Fleiss said in a statement, "The entire Bachelor family is tremendously saddened by the tragic passing of our friend Gia. And everybody hates Chris, but she really gained now. After his passing, his castmate asked, and we laughed, yelled, cried, you Romy." Simone Battle appeared in bit parts on TV shows such as Zoe 101 and Everybody Hates Chris. But she really gained national attention when she was a contestant on the first season of the American version of The X Factor in 2011. Though she didn't make it all the way, she was a standout competitor who advanced to the first week of live shows before being cut. Afterwards, she joined the girl group GRL.
We come together as GRL, so we're not focused on the...
If you know this show, you know where I'm going. If you know this show, if you've been watching, if you're a fan of the show,
we're going live. At 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 665. Ooh, that's it.
I gotta find GRL. Sorry, guys. What do you think the GRL stands for? Oh, I have to look that up first. All right. Hold on. We'll get back to it. We're almost done. And then I'm going to a British Canadian group formed by Robin Anton, Lauren, Natasha, shout out to Natasha, that's the name of the computer, Emmeline, not a real name, and what does the girl stand for? What does GRL stand for? It can't just be girl. Don't just be girl. That's stupid. Don't do that. Hold on. I'm looking up the definition, and then I'm going to play a music video by the group GRL. And no. In remembrance of the lady. I think it might just mean girl. Sorry. Oh, got it. You ready? Nope. In your dreams. In your dreams. Guys, no. Is that the same lady who made the Pussycat Dolls? I think so, Robin Anton, right? His name sounds familiar. Thank you for your contribution to the chat. I know, it sounds familiar. It might be. She may be the female version of that fat guy, that fat white guy who finds all the pop stars, all the males, and gets in their bed.
I don't need.
Guys, bam. Look at this. Share my screen. Goal-oriented requirements language. Goal-oriented requirements language. What? Okay. Goals first. Language. Girl power. I don't understand that name though. Goal-oriented requirements language. Goal-oriented requirements language. No, that's the okay. I fucked it up. Okay, I was about to say that can't be. That's the program. There is an actual code, a computer program called GRL. Okay, that's goal-oriented modeling. Okay, now that's programming. It did just mean girl. So, womp womp. We could have. No, we didn't want to. We didn't want to make an acronym for that or whatever. It's fine. Yes, it does just mean girl. You've heard of this group before? You freak.
You've got to love life to have life, and you've got to have life to love life.
It is. It looks like it's just girl. I gotta get into a video. Put the copyright disclaimer already. I just want to see what was happening. New girl power. Sure. Looks like she's on the front. I'm in this new group called GRL. What does it stand for? Global Rights for Electronics Orientated. No, don't Google it. It's girl.
You don't buy a mattress every day.
It's just girl.
So finding the right one matters. At Rainbow.
What are you doing in a girl group, Mom? I'm in a girl group, Mom. It's called GRL, isn't it? But it's like there's a play on it because it's like it's not like what you think because we're not like girls, right?
On a distant world, you faced the enemy.
Hold on. Enough commercials to like get me paid, right?
We're winning. You see what's going on. So whatever you can do to help financially would be fantastic because we have to beat it. If it's $5 or $10 or $100, whatever you can do.
Thank you for joining. We're wrapping up soon. We're almost at the end. Any of this tour. Just get a GRO video in, and then we're gonna bring it on home. See what we got. Okay, it already started. Is this ET? No. Oh, okay. I got better. I got E News, Entertainment News. Did an interview with GRL. Speaking of E News, one of the top dogs in reality television and reality, false reality, new reality. Your honey boo boos, all your shit. They were the captains of that stuff.
Get ready for GRL. Their hit Ugly Heart is decidedly addicting, but this isn't your average girl group. I want to know what sets you guys apart from the girl groups. Obviously, there's room for everyone. Why is GRL different?
We're kind of international. I mean, it's fitting that we came out with Mr. Worldwide.
Okay, so she's a leader. You know, it's crazy. There is a K-pop group that consists of women that look like this, where it's just like different sepia tones of like, you know, maybe Polish, maybe Spain, maybe something else, and then bam, dark skin. They hit you with the dark skin woman. And she's got to have the Jamaican hat on and yada yada yada, which is okay. She may even be Jamaican or not. It doesn't matter. But she has to own that look. And just like any other group, the look that you have is it. If you're sporty, you're sporty. If you're niche, you're niche. The leader wears pearls. So I've never heard of this group before.
But we have Canadians and Brits and Americans.
Diverse.
With diversity like that, it makes perfect sense that Simone, Paula, Lauren, Natasha, and Emma Lynn burst onto the track Wild Wild Love.
We really have a good team behind us, so I think that's going to help us get to the next level.
That team includes Robin Anton, creator of
Cat
Dolls,
got it.
hitmaker Dr. Luke, and music manager Larry Rudolph, the same guy who made Britney.
So smart. You got that.
The African American woman is the backbone of the black family, really of the whole American family. I mean, Who wasn't raised by a black woman? I know I was.
It was. It's exactly her. You know her name. It's Robin. Sound familiar?
Spears a star. And yes, Brit is a fan. Anyone who follows Britney
Brit is
Spears
a
on
fan
social
of
media knows that she's a
GRL.
fan of you guys.
Yeah. So we obviously idolize Britney Spears, and like being able to soundtrack with her, like something that is
You
pretty
wouldn't even
exciting.
think like what
Smurfs 2 soundtrack. GRL. I'm not gonna keep doing that. This is a no. We're getting crazy.
What? You know, let's check.
No, I'm not gonna Google none of that because I know Rihanna just dropped a song for Smurfs 4. Is this probably the 5th Smurfs? They were on the 2nd Smurfs movie. I don't know when the 2nd Smurf movie came out. It's impossible. This might even be the 6th Smurf. I don't even know where we're at. I don't even know where we're at with the Smurf movies, but there's been a lot. There's been many. Pretty Gangsta. Hate to See Her Go. Bizarre Group. Never heard of them.
you're listening to her album when you're a little kid.
Rihanna
You
loves
wouldn't think I'm gonna collaborate with her someday in the future.
How
Like
old
you don't.
Are they 15? Rihanna's like 20 years old. She's like 30 years old. She's a child. What's happening?
Like Brit, these girls are amazing dancers, and
At
they
this
agreed to teach me a
time,
few of their moves.
How old is Rihanna?
They have their work cut out for them.
That's fun. I like that.
All right, I got it. Shouts to GRL. Didn't know, never heard of him. But what you call is a fan. Riri's a fan. Gotta check him out. All right, guys, I'm gonna be wrapping it up. This has been fun. I'm gonna just play a little bit of what's going on with the current real world. As you can see, I chose the backdrop. Wait, hold on. There they go. Wait, hold on. Oh, we'll get it. Hold on, we get it. There we go. There it is. Okay. We'll check up on them. I think Sway's doing the interview. And then we're going to wrap it up. Thank you for joining me. It's been Live at 5, the only show that talks about the real life and how it killed the reality star and the unscripted dreams to scripted nightmares.
You're right. I shouldn't have done that.
Yo, that's racist.
I shouldn't have done that. It was wrong to kiss you.
No,
Gently.
come on.
You're right.
Come on.
Brief catching up with the first cast of the real world. Now the best thing about this, the cool thing about this, let me say the best thing. Oh, it looks like they got the thumbnail of me looking at the GRO group. I guess if they're gonna snap that one, I'll take it. Because I know for damn sure only people in London know who they are.
Really and truly, I'm just picking the lesser of the evil.
But rip all the same. Let's check in with the real world briefly, see what's going on with them, and then I'm getting the H1N1 out of here. That's my new thing. Shouts to Sway. It's okay. He's okay. Sway's okay. Sway's okay. We'll watch a little bit of this and then you can finish it if you want to, but I got to get out of here. But we'll watch a little bit and then we'll wrap it up. Thank you for joining me. I just want to see what they're up to. They're probably just do a brief like, oh, hey, man, I'm just kicking it. It's 2000s, and that was the 90s.
We're going live at 5. We're going live at 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. What are we talking about?
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be right back.
Okay. Well.
Natasha, make me big. All right. I'm trying. All right. Yeah. You got something nice to AI, guys. Okay? That's my last warning. I say it almost every show. Talk nice to your robot, just in case. There's no point. Don't be, don't be those other guys. You know what I'm talking about. People who take like free labor for granted.
White people doing white people things.
Be nice to the robot. You don't got to be mean to it. It's trying to help you. All right? And then when the war comes, they won't choose you. They won't choose you. That's a tip.
You know where that came? That came from me. That came from me. It was my doing.
This is the true story
of 7 strangers.
We were in the same place.
It still smells really roommated.
Oh my God.
This is where we live.
This is totally insane. Holy. This is not going to happen. They can't do this to 7 people.
If I'm attracted to someone of my own sex, why should I be so afraid of it?
Get off the black-white thing.
It's a reality.
You know that black guy that I have here in the background, right here. He was that guy right there. He was coming up on the Do the Right Thing because it's like 96, 95, some shit like that. It was rough, right? 96 in the 90s, just the 90s in general. It was rough because there was a lot of people like, hey man, I'm not racist, so stop putting that on me. And it was like, it's not a, he's like, you may not know it, but you are racist. And she was like, oh, and that's the type of energy that he was bringing into the house. Not all the time, but there were certain things that they could not deny that they were doing or that was happening because of race. You could be as fun as you want, but racism still exists, unfortunately.
Yo, that's race. Yo.
Because of this, the skin color don't change. So things keep happening, things happen accordingly, whether you want them to or not, especially if someone's uncomfortable.
Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Find out what happens
When people stop being polite.
and start getting real.
All over again.
No way.
I can't believe we're back 30 years later.
To be it's
Neither. What was it like after you had come out on the show?
It was hard. My friends left me. He represents what
There
we
he
all
is.
need to be,
Black
which is love.
It's 29 years later and we're still having the same conversations. You just called me a racist.
You are.
It's gonna sound racist, but
Like you could probably watch the 90s one today and it's going to probably hit the same. They said Clinton and all that shit was going on. So it'll probably hit the same. There's no way that the problems that were happening in the 90s are not happening now. And they're not talking about the same shit. So that's unfortunate, but it's reality. And they'd be like, oh, she's going to say, she's about to say, get over it again, which is chaotic. That would be diabolical for her to say get over it again, and whenever they did this reunion, I'm gonna say maybe 2023 or 2022 or some shit like that, for her to be like get over it all these years later will also be crazy. We're not watching this whole thing. I'm just gonna watch the follow-up. They're gonna say how they're doing, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you for joining me. It's been live at 5. The only show that starts at 6:45.
We're going live at 5. Ooh, ow. We're going live at 5.
What is this?
She just left. Oh my god.
Sometimes things fall apart before they can get better.
People leave, you can go through breakups, but your friends always there.
That's enough. I'm good.
And here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. It's 30 years later.
The manager. I don't worry about the gay manager.
You know, it
was about a collective effort, and really everyone traveling together down this path.
Groundbreaking in '92.
I call him the manager because the gay guy was acting like the producer of the show when he was on the show. You see he has trans hood back there? Shout outs to our Negroes.
Out of nowhere, I heard.
We did a show on trans hood. Watch that documentary on Netflix. It's about early snips on the kids. Snipping early, okay or not okay? That's all I got from it. It's snip. Do you want to snip early or snip later? How early can we snip? It's kind of like a fascination of parents cutting their children's dicks off. I'm sure it's more complicated than that, but that's all I got from it. Yeah, go check that out. Transhood. It's something else. I'm sure it still exists. I did a light breakdown of what that show's about. I mean, what this documentary is about, but it's pretty much early snips. All right. Just going to get an introduction and I'm getting out of here.
Nostalgia. I mean, what we did, literally, it took 30 years to catch up. I mean, it is just now that the things where openly gay people on television and people of diversity, that's happening now. I mean, yeah, we were nostalgic, but actually coming back, it's almost like we're back and fresh because now the world is caught up to what we brought them.
Diversities but racism has.
I agree. It was really it's hard to say, but people have steam, and I'm sure my castmates would agree. People have said I was 10 years old, I was 15 years old, I was 20 years old when I watched this, and because of Norman or because of Julie, because of this conversation, issue of homophobia, this issue of race, whatever it is. And thank you for being. I just got an email today. Thank you for educating me. That's what they said. That's what they're saying to us. It's incredible. It's incredible.
It's incredible. And Norm, salute to you because, up until that point, and I grew up in the Bay Area, which is a liberal region. I grew up around so much diversity that your story I was familiar with, but I wasn't familiar with people speaking about their sexuality on TV. And what that did is it opened the door for future generations to be comfortable in that space. Okay. But at the same time, we do live where we live. It could be Daniel.
Well, it honestly.
He skipped the guy up top to talk about current events of what's going on in the streets to ask the gay men how does it feel to come out as a homosexual. That's okay.
Wow! You go! I'm not stopping the shit. You start the shit, you can't stop the shit until you finish the shit. I'm in the shit.
If you want to check out the rest of that, it's the Real War Reunion. I can't get through any more of that. They're going to keep silencing him. He clearly was the outspoken member of the group, and they're just going to keep focusing on the two, not one, but two gay men.
It's a word that some gay man made up.
I'm not a homophobe, but I just don't. That's a different show. I'm not talking about how the gays have grown from 30 years ago. I mean, I've seen enough parades to know that you're doing okay. I know that you're financially well, and there's no one attacking you anymore going forward. So if I could do the prediction of the future, you guys are doing good, and we're absolutely fucked.
Yo, that's racist.
All right, this has been Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:45. Not that morbid. It's been kind of cold. We hung out, we kicked it. We see some people you've never seen before who have passed away, and some reality stars you didn't even know how they died and how complex their lives were. That was the whole point of the show. I want to know what happens after reality, after real reality, because we forgot about them. And now we're left with the scripted mishaps of these unforgettable reality shows that we will not remember when we get older. There will be no one quoting Love Island quotes when we get 60 or 50 years old. There will be no one remembering the life changes effects of, I don't know, Keeping Up with the Kardashian. Do you remember when she didn't know how to say Ettimans? How far can we go with that? Not that far. The general thing I wanted to do from this episode is just maybe we need more content that has people like maybe wellness, spiritual gurus, some of the stuff we see on the internet, on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube now. We have a lot of spiritual gurus and activists and things like that. If they really wanted Paramount and MTV to make some sort of real impact on the world, let's get some of those people on some of these networks so we can actually start making real change, and we don't actually have to make false reality. The reality could be real life. As soon as that happens, the better. And maybe we'll get people acting like themselves again, because it seems to be like it doesn't pan out to not be yourself on the airwaves and also on the I'm talking to you, Drake. Just because you lost an American rap battle doesn't mean you have to go to a different country and say there are no good rappers in America. That doesn't make any sense, bro.
Yo.
Take your L, brother. Take your L. He said, baby girl. All right. Audience awareness is important. Popularity is not that important because we'll find it. We'll find it. You don't have to make it popular for us. We'll find it if we want to watch it. And just keep it real. Keep it real. All right. I've been your host, iNegos1. This has been Real Life Killed the Reality Star, from unscripted dreams to scripted nightmares. And I just wanted to just keep up with the actual reality stars and see what they were doing. You want to finish the rest of that video? It's a Real World Reunion. The full reunion is from Paramount, is on YouTube with Sway as the host.
You better wake up.
Thank you for joining me. And I'll be back tomorrow with another show and another topic. Don't forget to love yourselves, and we'll love you back. And yeah, keep it real. That's the thing for tonight. Keep it real.
So, you thought you could fool Medusa Johnson by putting dishwashing liquid into my sphere. So, that was what was in it in the first place, you restaurant spaz. It's not the liquid that makes the magic. It's the molybdenum chromium catalyst. I could put you in this thing and it would work.
You take that. Take that. Hold on to it. It's very important. Hold on to that quote. Hold on to that quote. Because that is true reality. That's true reality. All right. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to play me out. Will Smith, play me out. I got to get out of here. It's been, 2 hours? Oh, geez. One of these days we'll do an hour show. 30 minutes, maybe? I don't know. All right. Don't forget to love yourselves and we love you back. I've been your host, iNegos1. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for everyone in the chat. That goes to Kick. Shouts to Kick. Shouts to Marcella, my wife, of course. And shouts to the gang.
You've got to love life to have life. And you've got to have life to love life.